Your stream's dead.
Did OBS crash? Actually, no. OBS didn't crash. It just like restarted. What the fuck? I think that was the Twitch server or something. It like... The stream died. And when I tapped out to check OBS, it just kinda... it refreshed itself and the dropped frames went back to 0, even though I dropped frames earlier. Weird.
It does sound like it restarted.
It's really weird.
Oh, that's fine. Hey guys, welcome back to the stream.
Are you still able to see the game tree?
Hi.
Okay.
You're fine here. It's just Twitch.
I think there's someone in trouble here.
Twitch. Oh, you.
Well, I gotta refresh my phone then. There we go. Spilled some food and it attracted Zoogles.
Hey.
Let's go kill it.
Right.
I'm only doing this for the SP.
Yep. And the money. But mostly the SP.
What good is money if we don't even use it?
Defeat the roper near the entryway.
That one has multiple parts to it, apparently.
Zoom.
We should go sleep at that inn.
Yeah.
We have no CP.
Says loaded. There it is. Oh, we can't even go back. Can't like fast travel back. Can we even like leave? Can we go to the abandoned passage? Let's see. Wow. Okay.
You can't take money with you when you die.
How many of these hideouts do you guys have exactly?
Enough. You can never be too careful these days. We even keep some of them secret from each other. So long as you don't let anyone tail you, you're welcome to use them as you please.
So what's our plan of action? We're still going to rescue Zephyr, right?
That goes without saying. If only we knew where he was, we could... Hey! You're gonna want to see this!
Found guilty of all charges. The Calaglian dissident will forthwith be executed in witness of His Excellency Lord Ganabelt. Clause 2 of the Special Curfew Act has been initiated with immediate effect throughout the realm. All Danans not involved in special duties or corrective labor must remain indoors until further notice and watch the execution broadcast. Any citizens found in breach of this protocol will be arrested as dissidents. This is a direct order. Repeat, this is a
You think they're
public
talking about your
announcement.
friend?
But Law said... I thought we had days, not hours.
Looks like it's been brought forward.
Just hold on. Where do you think you're going? We don't even have a plan yet.
Screw the damn plan! If we don't leave now, Zephyr's going to be murdered!
Alphen, we've got to go. The clock's ticking. We've all got to go some way, I guess.
We'll join up with you afterwards. We might be able to create a diversion.
Good idea. Let's go. We have to get to the plaza. What's going on? Why did the execution get moved up?
Calm down. We don't know enough to say what's going on here.
got no way of knowing what happened to Menik and the others. Damn it.
Hey, Zephyr and the others will be okay, right?
Let's just get to the plaza and fast.
Ooh,
Ooh,
my god.
that's 1,000 gal.
Gold.
Oh, yeah. Meat?
What's this?
More.
Okay. Alright, let's check items and then heal. And then, continue. There's still nothing new yet. I'm dropping frames again.
Maybe.
Yes, I am. What's up, Green? I'm gonna wait a minute when navigate menus, all this clears up, hopefully. Okay. I hate living in this place. Fucking hated garbage ass internet. Just constantly fucking dropping frames now for just no reason. Plaza. Gotta go all the way up there.
Is the execution in there?
Hey, you lot! Trespassers! Think the curfew doesn't apply to you, huh?
Uh-oh. Now what? Doesn't seem like there's any other way in. I say we fight our way through.
Wait! I recognize them. They were with the dissident!
No choice then. Look sharp, everyone!
Oh, my game.
Zephyr still
Oh, sorry.
okay, isn't he?
The sooner we take care of these guys, the sooner we
Ooh,
can
You
wow.
have time
Cool.
to talk. Maybe you could focus on the task at hand?
How about you stop telling us what to do?
Mega Sonic. What the hell?
Do it! Astral energy! Full throttle!
Give a boom! Oh, that guy died too with him. Wow.
Mm,
Wait, check your aerials. There you go. Yeah.
oh, wait. Did I want to save their throws? I don't know what they're weak to, so.
That's fine.
Oh, no.
Ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
Give a boom!
Damn, there's just no end to these guys. Zephyr!
Attention, citizens, subjects, and slaves of Cyslodia. I, Lord Ganabelt Valkyrus, do formally open these proceedings. Behold! The brazen worm who would dare threaten the peace and order of our fair city. As if his scheme weren't foolish enough, he then made the mistake of thinking he could hide it. Take heed, Danans, and engrave this edict into your souls. Such fools' right to life in Cyslodia shall be forfeit. Now, embedded, you should listen carefully. Before my final verdict, I am prepared to offer you an unprecedented chance at mercy. Where are your comrades? Give them up before those assembled, and I shall spare you your life. Fine time I have. If you're so tremendously determined to suffer for the sake of your allies, then I will see to it that you do. Well, feeling the urge to tell everyone yet?
Just what do you want me to say?
First, tell the people about the mistakes you made. Then, the whereabouts of your friends.
Mistakes, huh? Where to start? I've made so many in my life that I've lost count. All my life I've had to fight, but I have known nothing but loss. I was so caught up in the struggle to survive in this world that I ended up neglecting my own family. I have lost so many good friends. I even lost my wife and my son. I'll never be able to fix these mistakes. Not a single one.
It sounds to me as if the greatest mistake of your life was never learning to stay down when you were beaten.
A good man once told me if I take up this fight, I'd have to pay a price. Turns out he was right. After all, the very people and things I was fighting to protect the most were payment. I don't regret keeping up the fight for a second. But still, not a single day goes by when I do not think about what I have lost. Not telling others how much they truly meant to me before it was too late. That is your answer. That's the greatest mistake of my life. Do yourselves a favor and never become like me. Don't continue to make the same mistakes until it's too late to fix them. Ask yourself what it is you couldn't bear to lose. What do you want to protect with all of your might? Then hold on and never let go!
That's quite enough.
Listen to that voice deep inside of you! Together, no wall can hold you back! And the same goes for the ones the Lord made you build inside your own hearts!
Still hanging in there, Dad?
Oh, you saved me.
Damn you. I've been such an idiot.
My son, I need to
now's not exactly the best time to catch up. There's still a lord in need of beating.
Yeah, you're right about that.
So you're the son, are you? I thought I'd ordered for you to be relieved of your duties until all this was over. I'll see to it the person at fault is reprimanded appropriately.
What?
Oh, well. You've served your purpose more excellently than anyone could have hoped.
Zephyr!
If it isn't the infamous Alphen of Calaglia. And he's joined by his fellow conspirators, the likes of Traitor and a Danon Witch.
They're not conspirators. They're friends. And they're not alone.
Oh, Minnick! You finally made it!
Your reign is over right now. You hear me, Cannibals?
The Master Core's acting up. What is it? Minnick?
Oh.
I was hoping to drag this out a little longer.
But that's a Master Core. What?
No, Dad! So the Master Cores react to each other, I see. How interesting.
It was you. I knew it.
You can drop the act. It's over. All this time, it was really you? Every second.
You stand before the Lord of Cyslodia, Ganabelt Valkyrus in the flesh.
You mean a Renin Lord's been leading the Danon resistance?
You're not the only one skilled in the art of deception, you know. A mere side vocation in my own case, but sufficient in bringing the blazing sword of Calaglia to my doorstep.
Me? All of this was just to get to me?
Alphen! Zephyr is...
Dad! Dad!
That's a special poison. Ordinary healing arts will do you no good. I wouldn't fret about it, friends. You'll all be dead soon enough.
Don't even think of escaping, dissident!
We need to hurry. Otherwise, we're not getting out of here without a fight.
No! No!
Alphen?
Rising up now!
Go!
Searing gale!
Oh, here we go.
Oh.
Finally. Finally. The power.
I'm not done! Raining slash! Rising Lavren! Try harder! Here I come! Raining! Coming through! Ha! Now!
Oh.
An inferno! Now! Here I come! This time! Rising Wyvern! Mirage!
Do it!
Laser sight! Rising Wyvern!
Fire support!
Mirage! Rising Wyvern!
I never miss!
No escape!
Mission!
Damn it! They got us outgunned.
And all while we're on the defense.
I was wondering when we would unlock that.
Dad, come on! Stay with me!
All this trouble to buy yourself a few extra seconds before you die?
You bastard!
They've fled. They'll be back, though. Draw up a welcome party. We'll be ready when they return.
Did we lose them?
Looks like it for now.
Come on, even if we did lose them, they'll be after us soon enough. Besides, we have Zephyr to worry about. The sooner we get back to the safe house, the better.
My apple gel.
Zephyr.
Let's get to the safe house, quick.
Goodbye, apple gel.
Dad, please, open your eyes!
I'm sorry. I can't stop the poison's advance.
Thank you.
Zephyr!
The struggle's in your hands now. Oh. Are you there, my son?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here, Dad. Please just...
Oh. I can't see you. Are you there? Oh. Oh. Listen. I've always...
Dad. This can't be. No, it can't. We never... I didn't... And now he's gone.
I had a feeling we might have a rat among us. But to be Mennick of all people...
So what do we do now?
I'm going. Law. That bastard Ganabelt will pay.
You have to know that Ganabelt will be expecting us. This is all an obvious trap.
I don't give a damn if it is! There's no way I'm letting that bastard get away with this!
He's right, you know. Ganabelt. Mess with the wrong people.
Alphen, you can't just...
Weren't you the one who said you wanted to take on the Lords? Or would you rather go back to Calaglia?
I won't allow you to put words in my mouth. All I'm saying is we shouldn't rush things.
I don't need any of you coming along. The score is mine to settle.
You're not the only one who wants to avenge Zephyr's death.
He's right. Besides, if we don't take him on right now, we may never get another opportunity.
If you're going, that means you're going to need the Blazing Sword. If we do this, we can't afford to make any mistakes.
I'm not dropping frames again.
You can ask us again after we've defeated the Lord.
Okay.
Please, allow me to help you as well. Think of it as an apology for getting you into this whole mess. It's the least I can do. Feel free to use anything in here you might need.
Aren't you worried about getting ambushed?
Impossible. I built this hideout with my own two hands. Mennick. No Ganabelt doesn't know it exists.
Then let's go. Time to avenge Zephyr and free the realm's people.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot to mention this before, but Any enemies we go up against with real hard defenses, you just leave them to me.
Hard defenses? You mean like enemies with shields and things like that?
Shields, shells, armor, whatever. When you attack those kinds of enemies from the front, your blows mostly get blocked, right?
Sure. So you're saying you have a counter?
It's nothing fancy. Let's just say I have a knack for busting open tough, sturdy stuff. It's hard to explain, but I focus my energy and then hit a specific
This
point
voice
with
sounds
everything I've
different
got.
than the one in the
If I do it
cutscenes.
right, their defenses come crumbling down.
Really? But without astral arts, how could you possibly...
If he says he can do it, then he can do it. We
That's
can
Adol's
trust him.
voice actor for you.
Thanks, Alphen. Although, between you and me, right now there's nothing I want to bash in more than Ganabelt's stupid, smug face.
I think you'll get your chance soon enough, Law.
Increased evasion distance.
Zipping across the floor.
Awakening burst. An additional awakening step. Cool. AG upon enemy defeat. 3 boost attacks. Armored enemies are broken by boost attacks. More pen? That'd be cool.
Here's the thing.
I'm not giving him an accessory right now. I want to play the game. We've been listening to so much fucking talking lately.
Cause it's the lore.
Speak of the devil.
People talk.
After all that, how can these people carry on like
Yes,
nothing
I've only
happened?
played the demo, Rodin.
Didn't Zephyr's words reach anyone in that whole crowd?
The Snake Eyes could be anywhere. People are scared of being reported, so they can't do jack.
And speaking from experience, when you spend so much of your life as a slave, you stop even thinking of standing up and fighting. Calaglia had a lot of people like that.
Well, these people are in no position to demand anything anyway, when they've lost the will to fight and need others to protect them.
These people have had a hard enough time just keeping the fires lit. No one wants to sacrifice their life without good cause.
It is what it is. Once Ganabelt is out of the picture, things in Cislodia are sure to change.
Yeah, I hope so.
Hello, sir.
Oh, I thought they were conversing, not actually fighting. This guy's just shooting. Wow. Woo. Yeah, yeah. I'm just going higher and higher.
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
Oh, yeah. Hi. Last night when I was playing Deep Rock Galactic, an old friend showed up in the Discord. And I asked her how she was, and she's like, oh, I'm fine. I moved to Spain, and I was like, what?
Huh?
I think she was in Hawaii prior. So, yeah.
I see.
You gonna be punchy boy? Oh.
I hate him!
I'm not seeing very many enemies around. What's going on?
He's like,
They probably know we're not going to run away and are waiting for us to show up.
Well, if it's a fight they
think they'll
want,
change later.
I'll be more than happy to give them one.
They're
Oh, they
probably
changed the
inside the Revel
menu.
prison tower in the plaza. That's where the Lord here lives.
The same building with the
You
spirit
know, I'm just
vessel
not
that's
used to
gathering
him
all
to
the light, huh?
being
We
sounding
need to be
so
careful of how we go from here.
not
the fact
angry
Ganabelt
slash
knew about my
depressed.
healing arts and had that poison ready tells me he's extremely dangerous.
He's not dangerous. He's just a rat bastard who's getting what's coming to him.
I'm telling you, don't underestimate him. We don't know what else he's got in store for us. One misstep on our part is all it's going to take to give him what he wants.
Oh, should we go to the inn?
no. You just left me
You're
in.
right. Dad.
So I'm used to
What were you
this.
trying to tell me there at the end? I guess it'll have to stay unspoken and unheard. Like all the other things we never got round to telling each other.
Oh,
Yeah,
I won't forgive you.
switch, I guess, here, or in the other menu.
that one thing. In case you're wondering, I'm just standing still. Okay, I think I'm back.
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Let me change this back. And then... What was it? It was here? Yeah. That's what it was. Oh god, that's a
He's
big...
here.
Yeah. Look. It
Mm.
was in the inn.
Mm.
And also autosave. Wait, it just changed the thing. It didn't actually make me part of it. Oh my god. Whatever. Fix it.
Say no more.
What about using what's his face
What?
as a special thing? I mean, for the burst thing.
I just didn't press the button.
Oh.
Change the...
Work is
There
done
we go.
here.
That's what it
Let's
was.
move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Hang on.
More enemies. Alright, there's nothing here.
Oh, you saw the cutscene. Oh, lots users.
Got it.
Hmm.
No armor's a match for me!
You mean you can get past that shield?
Just let him do his thing.
Toucher's butt. Yeah.
Be my guest.
I guess it's because he's already broken. Am I? Are you attacking?
Oh, sorry.
Thank you. I was like, what's happening?
Sorry.
I don't do anything.
Ooh. Mm.
Basically, just use low on a heavy enemy with big shields with his boost. You can play now.
Once the frames come back, sure.
Oh, wonderful. Jesus, cheat.
I can't tell what's happening. Sorry.
Look sharp.
Ooh. Oh, that's cool.
Why do I have to keep dropping fucking frames, man?
Mm.
It's your awakening over limit. That's cool. Increase BG, 80 restore upon enemy defeat, 10 hit. Boost gauge increase? Huh. Dragon shot. Ground attack. And this one is... Okay, we're not getting there anytime soon. There we go. God, it's gonna take us so long.
We need more side quests.
Boost attack downs. Increase down damage. Flaming edge burst. Could get that later. Faster flaming edge charge is pretty good too. That's an aerial attack.
Oh. The Resident Evil franchise is on sale. You can get RE1 for $350, RE2 for $840, RE3 for $840, and for whatever reason, RE4 for $350.
You can also go to my Nexus link and pre-order RE4 Remake right now.
That's true.
Oh, I forgot there was Max AG in there. 960. Wonderful. What were we getting next? We're getting like her boost spells now, or are we getting mid-air jump?
Mid-jump.
Okay, so I'm on that. And then for her, we'll wait for meals cooked. Thanks, Rod.
This should make for some good weapon crafting material.
Let me refresh my phone again because I can't see.
Ganabelt must be somewhere inside. How
There
about
we
it,
go.
Law? Any idea which way it is?
This is a Renin castle. You think they were in the habit of letting a Danon like me inside?
Point taken.
The astral energy's off the scale. Almost like it's pressing down on me.
You can feel it?
The whole castle must be brimming with it. My hunch is it'll get stronger the deeper we go.
It must be the spirit vessel.
Give him
We can bet
shade.
anything is pulsing with stored astral energy.
Make him cool.
We can't let Ganabelt use it against us.
Not yet.
And we can assume that's his plan A.
I'm waiting until later for
Let
something.
him try. I'll destroy anything he throws
Which is
at
probably
us.
just after this part.
Wouldn't be a Tales of game without us going to prison, am I right?
I'll just force me over here.
Oh.
This is...
Got it.
Huh? What? Dude? Someone just shattered the shield. What was that? I don't think you'd want to take someone out who could do that.
I can't hear you over them talking constantly.
Why didn't you say?
Abort.
Our
work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you,
Okay,
Shion.
my controller. It's fine now.
I can tell. I don't know if you can see at the bottom right, but
I don't.
it like tells me whenever it tells me whenever a PS4 controller configuration gets reloaded when it reconnects. Because I have an old PS4 config preset.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Oh, that's fine. Sorry. Yeah! Hello. Hello there.
Talking in this, no talking is as bad as Xenoblade's talking. That was me doing it. Oh my!
How did you get jerk? Oh!
How did I switch to this character again? I keep doing that. I think I'm pressing the one buttons instead of the two buttons when I want to switch switch enemies.
Consider yourself finished.
Oh, boom! Oh, they're both dead.
Any injuries?
This place looks completely different from Balsif's castle.
Every lord has their tastes. Whether this really suits Renan's sensibilities is another matter altogether.
Huh.
It's us Janins who built this structure, you know. How would we know what Renan's like?
Who cares? Let's hurry up and get to the top floor so we can kick Ganabel's ass.
I like those are bold words for someone in Pal Hammer distance. That's good.
Angel feathers.
Light and darkness.
I am fit. Whoops.
Whoops. Alright, we got all the stuff here. Oh. Man.
I mean.
Man. So nice of this game to give me an endless fucking supply of capped out items for healing. Just an apple on a fucking sofa.
I won't forgive you. In here.
I'm playing Dark Souls right now when I play LoL. Look at this. I roll so far. We don't have to think.
I can't do it.
Alright, we just knock him out of it.
It's okay.
Look sharp. Lightning
It's so fucking cool.
We managed to pull through.
What is this place? Some kind of armory?
Looks like they're more for decorative purposes than actual combat.
Does it matter? We've got a job to do.
Wait, this isn't Renan. It's Danon.
Really?
And not just this one either. All of these. It's all Danon gear.
What's Danon equipment doing on display inside a Renan castle?
Ask around later if you're so interested. But for now, we've got more pressing matters to attend to. Remember?
What do I think of that emote request? Let me see. I got on that. Man. What's the purpose?
Oh.
Ah, that's the purpose. There's a keyhole.
Wait.
Where's my
not
key?
Better not be one of those things where it's like, come back later.
Break the glass, lol. With your punch. Man, oh man.
I don't think it has to be law. At least make Alfred do it because he can't feel pain.
Is there a key in here maybe we missed? Collections key opened up that door. Enemies respawned. Let's defeat these enemies again.
Okay. Oh! Oh, that's so cool!
Awakening. Over limit.
Oh, but you're dying.
So are they.
No.
Jesus Christ.
Look sharp. Lightning tiger blade.
Jesus. Primo Bo. Oh, we got the crystal fragment. Oh, well, also, I forgot to check that along other weapons. Oops. Where in the world is this key?
Just look around slowly.
Where is this key? Where is this key, Tree? Huh?
In a room.
Where?
You know, the room that you didn't search.
What the? Huh? I thought I checked this room. Steal. God, I'd go so far.
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
Chicken. What?
You need gel. Eat it. No.
Hey.
Huh?
I guess I gotta talk to him first to be able to check the desk. Okay, fuck it. Apple gel. Alright. Let's go back.
Wait, hitting me.
Look sharp. Lightning tiger blade.
God. I want you to see the Rinwell law finisher when it like finishes the actual when it finishes the battle. Like, it looks really cool. What the?
Oh. Big.
Dead.
Now you see what I can do.
Oh.
What the fuck? What? Huh? I haven't seen that one before. What determines this stuff, though? I don't understand. Is it
I
just
think it's
random?
the direction you pick.
Let's keep our eyes on
But I'm playing Law, and I pressed up, and it was Alphen.
Oh.
That's why I'm like so confused. And none of us are playing Shion right now.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's whoever you press in a random one. Oh.
Mm-hmm. You didn't punch a bullet, so you kicked it.
That shit is so cool. Alright, there we go.
Okay,
Sure enough, you found it. Bud.
Can you give him shades now because he did the cool thing?
No, no, no.
Did this open the door?
We still don't know how to.
You'll know
activate
when he's
the
getting the
elevator.
shades.
We'll just have to see what we can figure out.
That bastard, giving us the runaround.
We'll get the key eventually. Our food buff, Chi.
We can fast travel, right?
I think so, yeah. Go in here.
Dropping things.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Why does Comcast always fucking suck?
Okay, we're broken.
I fucking hate this dog shit ISP.
Say no more.
Our work is done here. Let's move.
Wow,
I'm right behind you, Shion.
cute.
It sure is a prison.
They keep a Zoogle locked up down here?
Oh.
Whoa.
I've heard rumors that they feed prisoners to one instead of executing them. Do you think...
Stop it!
Boo. Oh, these things again.
Chicken.
Doggy. Super.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Hey, that's just fun to do.
Seems about right to me.
Does this look like an elevator key to you guys?
Only one way to find out.
Good thing Alphen keeps using his HP.
True.
Cool.
Right, here goes.
Again. Again.
You good?
Again.
Why can't they just sit still?
Shion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
Dance in the wind!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Here's a healing art. First aid!
Use that.
They're doomed, actually.
I've used a bit too much healing.
Should we really take
I know,
this?
we want CP, huh?
Yeah, I wanted to grab everything here, and then we go back and rest. Well, I guess we'll come back for that later. See ya.
Yeah. Wait, is there an onion here?
Yes.
We've reached our destination.
Oh. Yay!
Okay.
Ooh. Cool.
Wait. No.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes. We already have that though.
Mm.
Never mind. Alright. Oh, screwed me. What? Okay. Wall can make a bonus here. Cuts duration by 25%, but boosts the effect by 50. Jeez.
Wow.
More dropped items. Yeah, sure. Just what I've always wanted. I can't wait to get more apple gels.
Delicious. Oh.
All done. Come and eat.
Ah, that means you get to talk to Law when we sleep.
Yeah, like a camp, I guess.
But I thought we were going something. Can we only do that at camps?
Guess so.
Boo.
Can we actually go outside now?
Feels like it. Yeah.
Alright, we can do that side quest now real quick. To kill the enemies out here.
We've reached our
Lavren, I
destination.
didn't make coffee.
There's the...
Foolish.
Now I'm sleepy. Maybe I should just get rid of photon flash then. Yeah. Wait. No, yeah.
Let me check his abilities actually too. Okay, here's the 3. EP. Stop attacking. There we go. The last one. Down there. We almost have enough. We've almost cooked enough times. We need, I think, one more recipe to cook, just one more time, and then we'll be able to get that next title unlock. Boom! Boom! Alright, we're good. The apples. Alright, so slow down. Alleyway.
Has that guy chosen the clothing yet?
Huh?
We've reached
Has
our
the guy
destination.
chosen the clothing yet?
Good question. I wish I knew. We can go back and check it out actually and see if they're even there.
Gotcha.
John Dennis people. It feels like we get so little. And then finally when we get it, we're back to 0.
there's what is leg strike proficiency? Leg strike? I have a leg strike move. Unless I just unlock it later? Tonic punch, dragon shot, eagle dive. Okay, well. We'll wait. I don't really care too much about all this stuff for him currently. Like, having a new ability would be nice, but like, I'm not too crazy about it. What were we doing for her? We were waiting for food, the meal's cooked. The meal's almost there, and yeah, we're getting there. Okay, so I'll save here. Go back to... oh, wait. There we go. I forgot about this.
I can't fast travel here.
Yeah, we can't leave the area. Oh, I didn't know this, that it actually shows quest icons right there. Oh, okay. Is it possible to lose out on a side quest in this game, chat? Or no?
Are there missable side quests? Because that would kind of suck. Well, I have a feeling we'll be able to just come back way later. But...
yeah, I feel like right now is just like a bad time because it's very intense or something. You don't know, actually? Okay.
oh, God.
Second floor.
2F. What about 2B?
What's that?
Do you see one of your friends, Hoodle?
Are you still thinking about that armory with all the Danon equipment?
Yeah, especially that black armor. I don't think I've ever seen anything from Dana that looked so nice.
I can tell you that it was definitely Danon. It was made using techniques found only here. That's how I know. But ever since the Renans came, our civilization's been scrubbed out, bit by bit. Hardly anything's left now, which is why most people don't remember.
But why would the Renans have something like that? Unless it was the spoils of war. It must be a token of the Danans who fought and lost in the past. Or rather, that the Renans were able to beat them.
Armor that nice must have been worn by a commander of some sort. They might have even been a Danon hero.
A hero, huh? A fallen hero, maybe.
I hate to see all that stuff fall into Renan hands, but it's amazing to see that so much of it has survived.
You into this kind of stuff then, Rinwell?
I mean, yeah, I guess.
Are we done here? We don't want to keep Ganabelt waiting any longer.
Where's the hoot?
Gotta get closer to... look. Anything in here? Hoot, hoot.
Chicken.
These raw pieces of pork and chicken on the table, alright.
Gotta break through. I see one, eh?
Its armor's too strong. Split it open. Be my guest. Finish it. River.
Astral energy!
Say no more.
Searing flame!
People boom.
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
I think we got those weapon upgrades.
Hi, Hoodle!
Beat his ass. First one to go.
Astral energy!
Say no more.
I wonder if the character that talks is the one randomly chosen.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's if that's like a little factor to take into consideration.
Hmm.
Another elevator.
Again. We'll definitely be able to come back later anyway, though, because there was that level 43.
Yeah.
Out of our way! Your wings won't save you from me!
Attack time!
I've got it! Let a marksman handle it!
All yours.
Oh. I was trying to figure out who was reacting to the boost finish or whatever, so I can like pick a character.
I'm practically
Let's put him on controller. And vibrate for 30 seconds again. Oh, that's why I ran out of CP so quickly.
Yep. Ooh, key. Oh, midi blouse.
Looks like some salt. Equipment.
Let's dispose of the trash. Mega ray!
I'll run you through!
Get toasty!
I think it is. I think that is how they do it. Shion's the one that said do it, and I pressed believe law or Shion or something. I think it was, and it just made them combine. I didn't hear what it was that time. Oh, here we go.
Yeah! Ooh, wow!
It's so cool.
I'm ready for the next battle.
I was using that so much when I was playing the demo a long time ago. It just looks so cool. Ooh, money.
Money.
We've got to have money. Okay, we started here. Did all that. Did all that. So now we go over here.
Big dog.
Jungle. What the fucking?
Little help.
Oh, you're already played too.
Okay.
Not in your dreams.
Put it. Hey, got with a Hadouken. That's pretty satisfying, actually.
Now we can.
It does look nice.
Don't overdo it, Law.
Neat.
Even better.
Oh. I swear to God, this is for her again. Okay. No, I thought it was clothes, wasn't it?
Let's look at the items again. It's a
Oh,
static.
it's armor. It's for someone. For him.
Oh.
This looks nice and tough.
I see the title is running clothing, and I'm like,
Right?
really?
Right. Yeah. Man with gun. I'm buried.
Look sharp! Lightning tiger blade!
We managed to pull through.
Pineapple gel.
Pineapple gel.
Whoa.
Oh, a red one. Oh,
Oh, we don't have the thing available.
yeah, I
We
still
can probably do it
wanna-
on that one though. The red armored one. Build up fast enough. There you go, get it. Yeah, you're targeting
Am
him.
I already on it?
You're targeting him, yeah.
Jake.
Gunner. Get that heavy guy for last. So she said something and I chose her that time too. Oh, will he actually do the automatic thing? He does. Nice. They do automatically do it.
Thank you.
Oh, I'm boosted right now. Oh, oh my god.
Brian! Brian!
100 hit combo.
Keep the combo going now.
These bad guys really don't mess around.
Who? Who? Who?
You think the elevator's activated now?
Should be.
Yeah, sure.
Let's check and find out.
We're coming for you, Jannabelle.
Horns! Down one.
That's funny.
Looks like we've spotted one of Poodle's friends.
Nice.
Oh,
Hey.
apple gel in between the seat cushions.
For safekeeping.
Ew.
What the?
Gunman, come here.
Someone's using my dang items. Elfin? Are you eating them apple gels?
I mean, we don't have heals, so...
I don't give him the right to eat my apple gels.
I mean, we're not controlling him, so...
I don't give him the right, G. We're gonna save all of our stuff. They're waiting on Christmas?
Honestly, I don't know.
I am really boosted right now.
Wow!
Motherfucker.
Oh, combos drop good.
Say no more.
Oh.
I won't be able to heal you for much longer.
I mean,
Maybe we
you
should
know
head
how
back.
like in Grand Theft Auto 6, what, not 6, 5, you can like run into a wall and hurt yourself?
I'm coming for you.
Yeah.
It's kind of what I imagine happening to freaking Alphen when you like stagger into a wall. Wait, there's cutscene thing.
No. I saw it that time.
Hey, hold up a sec, guys. We need to talk about Ganabelt.
No, we don't.
This guy can control both light and lightning, and I've heard his swordsmanship is unrivaled.
I'm not surprised. He is one of the top lords after all.
That's not all. He also has these weird little gadgets that he likes to use.
Gadgets? You mean like some kind of a Renin weapon?
Probably. He's got a bunch of these things that hover all around him. They're supposed to protect him from attacks coming in at any angle.
I take it there aren't any blind spots then.
Nope. Which is why I plan to bust down his defenses from the front.
What? Why? Isn't that where his defense will be the toughest?
That's why it's worth attacking. Once I poke a hole in that bastard's defenses, the rest of you can tear it wide open and give him hell.
All right, we go with your plan, Law. Now let's get going. It's about time we got revenge for Zephyr.
I need to be here. I'd like to go back there.
Okay.
You figure out how to make him not gorge on our items, BRB.
I'll just have to play him. You can change it, but I'll just play him, honestly. It's fine. It'd be under strategy or whatever, I assume. Yeah. Just change that. Or have me play. No! Yes, thank you, Chi. Go ahead and walk in that door.
Okay. I got ice cream.
Oh. No. No, no. 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 No, Chi. No. Preventing progress, I see.
You're eating too.
So? That didn't seem to work.
It's about time. I was beginning to worry you jumped ship like the rats you are.
You're not so fortunate. We're here to end you, to liberate Cyslodia, to avenge Zephyr.
You talk big, but don't you think you're forgetting something? Of your precious resistance groups, whether the Silver Swords or any others, none have ever dealt a blow to Renin domination. In each and every realm, the story is the same. Until you who wields the blazing sword of Calaglia, are different.
News of Balsef's defeat really took the wind out of your sails.
That brute? A bad case of brawn over brain. Certainly no loss to me. Still, even the smallest of sparks can grow into an inferno. I must give precedence to the task at hand, extinguishing you. Snuffing out your fire before it spreads across the 5 realms.
Oh.
No. He can't be.
Rinwell?
Nothing. I'm fine.
I, Ganabelt Valkyrus, Lord of Cyslodia, accept your challenge. Come and meet your death.
All right.
Said he uses thunder, right? So I probably
He
shouldn't use
uses
those.
light and lightning.
Hmm.
Just drown him. And wait, just air thrust, light strike. Yeah, we only have those kinds of spells.
Hmm.
Probably just do air thrust spamming. Yeah, or spread if it does more damage.
I can't tell
What?
how much damage it does, but.
Oh,
it is
like
effective.
when you hit him.
Oh,
Like whatever it does.
ready?
Yeah.
What you did to my father!
Any target. Nothing.
The feisty mouth wishes to bite the hand that feeds, does he?
I never wanted to serve you. I had no choice.
Oh.
Take this! Eat this! Now you come it! Wait, you're missing! You're mine! My turn! Fake blast! It's over!
Oh.
Oh my god, Law.
Perish my every attack!
Leave this to me. I'll take him down.
Blink and you'll miss!
I'll take him down.
He says from the floor.
It just missed. Man.
Jesus.
That's my cue.
Uh-oh.
Shut him down! I owe you one!
Why am I attacking nothing?
No damage.
Oh god.
He's channeling astral energy.
Can't get any closer.
If this keeps up.
While the depths of despair consume you, you command all the astral planes. Whilst thou art filtering fire into nothing. Thou bathed in heavenly light. Whilst thou couchest before the gates of hell. Come forth, divine lightning.
Jesus Christ.
The end is imminent.
Oh god.
Oh, indignation.
Oh hey. Ah.
Insignificant
insignificant worm.
Xion lives
Now
casually with
return
1
to
HP.
dust.
I'll bring you back from. If we take another. Salt from that art, we're done for.
And the lot he creates.
She's fucking dead.
Then I guess we gotta get in quick and hit him hard.
You want me?
He's alive again somehow.
I can't heal you forever. Let me help.
And where are you going? Try harder.
I don't know if
the
this
devil.
helps me or not.
Astral energy.
Say no more.
Okay.
You may be strong, but I'll never back down.
Can I get a heal, Xion?
Try harder.
Magic is
Move away. And where are you going? Try harder.
Now you see what I can do with just getting started.
Ah!
where are you going?
Move away. Ignite. Take this.
Here's a healing art.
Blink and you'll need your one.
Take that. Get lost. Into the shadows.
Blow away.
In here. Here, let me help.
Jesus, wow.
Drink deep the despair. Who am united with the abyss.
Still going?
I'll finish him first.
Now fucking move.
The depths of despair consume thee. Who commands all the astral flames. Whilst thou art cursed to expire into nothing.
Ah! La!
Where are you going?
No.
What?
Okay.
Before the gates of hell.
Wow.
Insignificant worm, now return to dust.
Hi.
Shut up.
Oh!
Big old bar.
Very fitting, yeah!
We skipped a phase. Cool.
Have you learned your lesson?
We did?
Not yet. For the sake of Lenegus and my
Summons
fellow
3
brethren
or
on
so
Dana,
clones at around
I will not
75%.
Oh. What? No!
Damn. Actually dead, lol.
No, I refuse to believe this. It cannot end this way. If I die, my subjects will...
The sun. Everyone collectively hisses when the sun comes out. Dead.
It's over. But Zephyr's still gone.
Focus on the positive. We defeated a lord, and under difficult circumstances, too.
Focus on the positive? Zephyr's dead, Shion.
And the Renans ruled this world unimpeded for 3 centuries. Did you think there wouldn't be any sacrifices?
So Zephyr's life just doesn't matter? He's dead, Shion. Our friend is dead. We're fighting this damn war to keep people alive!
Yeah, you're right. This is a war. Did you just realize that? Zephyr wasn't the first to die, and he sure won't be the last. If you can't handle that, Alphen, then you should run back to Calaglia. And when you do, just remember to leave the blazing sword here, in safer hands.
What's that supposed to mean? Damn it. She just thinks she can say whatever she likes. Bickering among ourselves at a time like this isn't gonna get us anywhere. Especially at a time like this. All right. Fine.
So much for Ganabelt. Good riddance.
You said it.
So, was the Lord of Calaglia like Ganabelt too?
No. Balsef was huge, a real tough guy act. Now that I think of it, his crest was different too. His was a flaming cross.
Ah, I see. Anyway, what do you guys plan on doing from here?
We keep moving. 3 Renin Lords remain, and we won't rest until their thrones are empty as well. That work for you, Shion?
That was my endgame from the beginning.
Hey, so if it's not too much trouble, could I maybe come along?
Isn't Cyslodia your home?
I mean, yes, but it's just, now that everyone knows what I've been hiding, well, it might be best to get as far away as I can until it all quiets down. Is that okay? I promise I'll pull my own weight.
Sure. You're welcome to join us.
Taking off, huh?
Yeah. Thanks for everything.
It's too bad. I wish there was more we could do to pay you back for all you've done. I'll see to it personally that Zephyr's remains reach Calaglia safely.
What's next for Cyslodia?
I honestly couldn't tell you. The enemy infiltrated its way right to our core as a people. Only time will tell if we can rise above our suspicions and come together.
Zephyr once told me that so long as you don't give up, there's no wall that can't be torn down.
Sounds about right. And thanks to you, the greatest obstacle that was in our way is now gone. I suppose the rest of it will be up to us.
I look forward to seeing how far you'll go.
Oh, I almost forgot. Before you head off, there's something I wanted to give you.
New drip number 2? Yep.
Wow, look at you. You scrub up real nice.
It was a parting gift.
It's like speaking to one of the old Danon heroes from legend.
Where to next, then?
Elda Menancia. You're really going to travel in that thing?
Why not? It's not as heavy as it looks. Actually, there's someone I was hoping we could invite along with us.
Did you guys just come from Steam?
You can't be serious.
Maybe. It was red for a while, and now it's just frozen. I hear nothing.
Okay, yeah, then it must have crashed.
Oh, there it goes.
I sent it again.
Hi.
Got someplace to be?
Not really.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't stay here, of course. Then again, there's no one waiting for me back in Calaglia either. Plenty of ditches along the road. Maybe I'll find one to die in.
How about a fresh start?
After the kinds of things I've done, I don't know where I'd even begin.
Your father said that as long as you face the past, there's hope.
I think it might be a little late for that.
He also said he'd fought and lost all his life, but didn't regret it in the slightest. It's only over when you give up. Keep fighting, and even that wall inside you can be brought down. Don't you want to see what your dad saw on the other side of that wall? What he was fighting for?
Do you think I'm even worthy to?
That's for you to decide.
I'm sick of losing everything I love. Of running from life. Maybe all that's left is to just turn around and face it. Count me in.
Finally, I thought you'd never finish. We've still got a ways to go.
Here we go, Hoodle.
There he goes.
Didn't we do that earlier?
This armor was a gift from
Wow,
Bregan.
look at that.
What if it really did belong to a
What up,
Danon
dragon?
hero once upon a time?
What's up with our HPs though?
He challenged an
No problem.
overwhelmingly powerful Renin foe and perished for it. I wonder how he felt having the hopes of the people riding on him.
Time for people talk.
Hey, did you make off with that armor while none of us were looking? Because I've gotta admit, you look pretty snazzy in it.
He didn't steal it, if that's what you mean. Bregan gave it to him as a parting gift.
Ah, right. Although it makes sense, I guess. It's like a symbol of rebellion in its own way.
Which is why it should have been your father wearing this, not me.
I don't know. I don't think he could have pulled it off like you, man.
I wonder what the last wearer of this armor was dreaming of for Cyslodia when they decided to rise up and fight.
Who knows? Anyone who could have answered that is long gone. Truth is always lost with the departed.
Are you saying there's no point in trying to understand why they gave up their lives?
No, only that it's impossible to know for sure. Look, I can tell that you're concerned about Cyslodia's future, but we do have other things to take care of. You can't shoulder all of the world's problems, Alphen. If you try to, you'll only find yourself buried by the weight of it all.
Yeah, I know. My path is forward, and I'll do what I can, here and now.
You were born in Calaglia, right, Law?
Oh yeah, it's scalding hot all the time there, so I was shocked when I learned Cyslodia is the exact opposite. Not to mention dark.
Not anymore, thankfully.
How did you even manage to cross the border between realms? All 5 realms are supposed to be closed off, due to the nature of the crown contest.
What? Is this an interrogation now?
I didn't mean it like that. I just figured if a Danon like you was able to slip between realms, it could come in handy later.
Ah, good thinking. I don't think I really did anything all that creative, though.
What? Don't tell me you climbed over the walls of fire.
Oh, hell no. Not even Zoogles could do something that crazy. Nah, I stowed away.
In what?
Oh, you'll like this. The realms don't maintain much contact with each other, but there are resources each is looking to trade for. So, there are cargo convoys from each of the lords that go around a few times a year to lend those resources to each other.
Oh yeah, I remember hearing about that. That was the only time the gates of Calaglia would ever open up.
Right. Obviously, they don't let Danons ride with them, so I snuck on board inside some cargo instead.
So you were carried out of the realm? You did great not getting caught. Way to go.
Let's just say I've always had a knack for sneaking around since I was little. I was also really desperate to get the hell out of Calaglia at the time. I had more guts than brains that day. If I had to guess, I probably wasn't the first one to ever do something like that. Danon or Renan.
I wonder if that's how Ganabelt, was able to hear about what happened in Calaglia so quickly.
So in other words, we should always assume that the enemy is informed about whatever it is that we may be up to, wherever we go.
Whew.
Oh, the artwork. Oh.
Now you know what I've been waiting for.
Oh.
Yeah.
Damn, he's cool. God damn, look at him, he's cool.
Do we have other accessories that aren't just tails? I don't think he needs horns.
Yeah, no or no.
Could be a bunny. It's okay though, I think. Oh! Ooh.
You can weapon skin your previous stuff.
Oh,
Sin Cleaver's,
that's what that
Sin
is.
Cleaver's the newest weapon for him. Alright. Save again.
Look at the two smileys on the sides. And the two frownies in the middle.
Oh, you mean like the character portrait? Yeah.
Yeah. And a little.
This game has multiplayer if you play on PC using a mod. It is a single player only game normally, but using 2 mods, you can actually play it online with up to 4 people.
Don't tell Bamco though.
There's already videos on YouTube of that kind of stuff, so.
Yeah.
How am I gonna get Tekken 8 when I'm doing this? By buying it. I know, crazy. Yeah, simply implementing something that should be there in the first place. It's been around for over a decade, and they decided, no, we don't want to.
Look at Law.
Law is me
Straight man.
Law is me right now about this about like using the mod and not fucking caring about this game being initially single player anymore because I'm having the time of my fucking life playing this game online with co-op. This game is so much more fun playing it with somebody else. This is what I want to check. We can go get some side quests we forgot. Oh look, I dropped more frames.
Thank you.
Wonderful.
You see anybody around here who could use our help?
We can't chase after...
Oh. I guess.
All right.
Running low on pepper. Oh Don't you worry.
How's this?
Have all of the pepper you could ever want. Earlier, yesterday, Joey, when we were playing this game, I gave Alfin the eye patch to cover his only open eye, and then I gave him the regular glasses that just goes over his helmet or his helmet. So he has the helmet, and he has big ass glasses, and then he has the fucking eye patch.
Leopard print.
Yeah, leopard print glasses. Oh,
Ooh,
kebab recipe.
kebab.
So funny. She eating food again. She's sneaking in. She's sneaking. No, she.
Oh.
Still eating.
There's a hoodle.
Where? Oh. Sounds like me.
Yes, it does. Oh.
Hmm? Oh, glasses. Wait.
Oh my god, I have to.
Yes.
I have to. Hold on. Incredible. The monocle? With the dog tail? Yeah, sure.
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
Oh, I guess we hit a milestone.
Hmm.
Let's go here and get the side quest there. No sign of Zephyr with the eye patch.
Did this man choose clothes yet? Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. Oh look, more drop frames. Wonderful.
Let's see what's going on around here.
Yeah, there might be someone who could use our help.
Oh, over there. Oops.
Hey, it's you.
Yeah.
You
We're
give
not-
off hella Ace Cadet from Monster Hunter vibes.
Just great.
Hey! Hmm.
Good.
Sure.
What?
Zoogle Central? Sure. Time to fight. Let's make this prioritize this side quest too.
Is this your idea of atonement?
I never put much thought into what would come after liberation.
Don't expect me to help you with this sort of thing in the future.
Shion. Shut up.
Wait, we are in. Oh, we haven't gone over there yet. Actually, I wonder if we can actually go. We can break that rock with Paul now.
Hmm.
Unless
We've
that
reached our
needs a different
destination.
character.
Do they level up with us, or are they still like 7 and stuff?
What? The characters that aren't that don't be in battle or something?
No, the enemies here.
Oh, I'm pretty sure everything is weak as fuck here. Yeah.
Hmm. Oh.
This is barely target practice.
Remote's
Why
so
bother
close to
fighting
leveling.
them? Because I certainly won't run away from a battle.
Oh, we got the SP for our stuff.
No choice.
Dance in the wind! Annihilation!
No, I'm on
Crazy
it.
cat mega ray!
Not a chance.
You want to see just a level 30
Looks
plus
like it could be
enemy
worth
show up?
something.
We can always go back to the notorious monster. That's level 40, and died to it. I still can't break this. God dang it. All right, let's go back over here and take care of those enemies. The enemies up here for the side quest will probably be something, right? There's probably all the level quests that we didn't do earlier. Yeah.
I can't lay a finger on it.
I prefer it that way. What about you?
Shut up, Law. I'm trying to focus.
A lot of it's buried, but some of it could still be usable.
Only if we drive off the Zoogles, though. Is the area worth the trouble? I suppose we won't be running out of work anytime.
Oh, skill panel, increase max AG, mid-air jump. And then what we're working on next for you? You want to get faster magic charge?
There was something up there, I think.
Oh, mobility. I wanted mobility.
Yeah.
For me, I guess I'll just build up SP for now until
soon.